This is Paul. Yeah. This Parental Kidnapping Prevention Act 28 U.S. Code. Yeah. The appropriate authorities of every state enforce according to its terms. Yeah. Now, custody determination. Yeah. There's a problem with that. Modification and modify. There's a problem with that. Yes. Yes. The person acting as a parent awarded custody by a court. Oh, there's a problem with that. And then a child custody visitation made by the court of the state is consistent with this provisions of this act only if, yes, only if one of the following conditions is met in such state. Oh, home state of the date of the commencement of the proceeding. Yeah. Had been the child's home state within 6 months before the date of the commencement of the proceeding, the child is absent from such state. Yeah. Now, we actually couldn't commence the dissolution of marriage, could we? No. Mm-mm, mm-mm. See, the judge probably would have said you have to go through the State Department of the United Nations, and once you commence the proceeding, right now, then the state of Washington would have said, well, we're going to dissolve the United Nations marriage certificate. Yeah. But unless you had personal jurisdiction over the subject matter of the dissolution of marriage, yes, the actual commencement of the petitioning for the dissolution of marriage was not valid. So until you could prove that you actually petitioned the United Nations for dissolution of marriage, you had never commenced any proceeding. Now you have a big problem. The actual child custody and any of the obligations of child support, yes, were never enforceable because you never commenced a proceeding to dissolve the United Nations marriage certificate. And since you never did that, yes, all of the child support that I was obligated to pay, yes, is not valid because it is not a lawful debt against the respondent. Now I'm suing CSS. Pooch. I'm suing CPS. Oh, I'm suing welfare. Yes, yes. And I'm suing any and all state and federal.